Welcome to Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball. It's Andrade and Irwin back at it again. Drop a like, drop a sub, drop a comment before we get into it. We post 5+ videos a week. And we brought up in the Denver Nuggets takeaway video. Originally, we said that we were going to do our takeaways from both teams after the end of a series, starting with the second round.
Card over here.
But what we're going to do, what we realize is better too, is instead of making it so long, we're just going to focus on the team that lost because we're not going to see them moving forward. And then when the next team, whenever they lose or whatever team loses after that, we'll just focus on the losing team and the takeaways we got from that team as opposed to both teams moving forward. Because also as they keep going through the rounds, there's other takeaways we're going to be able to get from those winning teams.
And I know for a fact Andrade is super excited that this particular team got eliminated.
No, I wasn't excited about it. It was just more like I told you so moment.
I'll say the word. Well, fucking dick.
If you guys don't know what he's talking about,
I put the card over here.
Yeah, y'all tell by the title. We're talking about the Utah Jazz takeaways after they lost to the Los Angeles Clippers in the second round of the playoffs. Let me repeat that. The second round of the playoffs, not the Western Conference Finals, not the finals. Just making that clear for all the viewers.
All right, asshole. Yes, I understand. All right.
The reason we're pushing this so hard, by the way, is just we did a contender-pretender in February for the Utah Jazz.
February 4th.
And then we've talked about the Jazz moving forward from there in other videos. And we started getting not just Jazz fans, but Irwin somehow became like a bandwagon Jazz fan for
a minute. What do you mean a bandwagon? That was in February,
where
man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, since February. Apparently, being a couple months a fan of a team does not make you a bandwagon.
Okay,
what the fuck? To be a real fan, you gotta be at least
no, I'm not a real
couple
fan.
years or so. You know what I mean?
Okay, I guess.
But yeah, Irwin was writing that their dick hard. He and as the series was progressing, this motherfucker was calling me like, "Yo, you want to go to the mall with me so I can get the Donovan Mitchell jersey? Yo, you." Because what he was going to do is he was going to cop a Mitchell jersey to come onto the show and wear it when the Utah Jazz made it to the Western Conference Finals. Because during the contender-pretender, I said, what I foresee happening with this Jazz team is this year, they make a good run in the playoffs, either second round or maybe a Western Conference Finals appearance. I'm telling you, it's not like I'm counting them out. Maybe a Western Conference Finals appearance. My bet is second round exit. I clearly stated I'm betting on a second round exit.
I'm still gonna get that Mitchell jersey, man, because that guy is a superstar, and there's nothing that Andrade can say to fucking take that away from him.
He's possibly a superstar. No, he had a superstar moments. He played like a superstar.
He's a superstar.
But if we're gonna sit down and talk about superstars in the league, which we'll do a video of that if you guys want. But actually, all right, real quick. Superstars, undeniable. LeBron, Kawhi. You agree with these, right?
Yeah.
KD, Curry, Dame, Harden, Luka, Giannis, Jokic.
And for 10.
That's 9. And then 10, maybe Donovan, maybe some people will say Tatum, Butler, Embiid. But all those 4, and then whoever else we're possibly missing, it's debatable. But inarguable, I think those 9 we just said. Remember, guys, superstars can have flaws. Superstars mean someone that goes up and beyond, can carry a team. And Donovan was doing his best. Honestly, that last game, he put his all. And I'm not gonna lie, injury did harp.
The man was not at 100%. From game 4 on. But however, there's a Jazz. You have no fucking excuse, man. The Clippers' best player in Kawhi, he went down. You guys simply couldn't close, man. And that, And while the players, they definitely deserve blame on it. The coach definitely deserves a lot of blame to it. Which
definitely deserves.
Which is gonna be one of my takeaways. But let's get to it, man.
Yeah, but no, to bounce off that, think about this, because you want to say, people may say Donovan was injured, but think about the fact that the Jazz were up by 2 games. And it's not like this went to a game 7. They lost the next 4.
Yo,
that's huge. That's disgusting. That's disappointing.
Yeah, for real, man. You let Terrence Mann shit all over you on that last game, bro.
Didn't I tell you Terrence Mann was gonna step up? No, I'm just kidding. Nobody saw that.
Then he woke
but
up.
I did tell you the support. All right, real quick. The way we said it was, I had the Clippers at least in this series because I kept saying 2 superstars versus 1. And obviously it's one superstar and 1 that can play like a superstar, PG, versus 1. Because you brought up Gobert, but Gobert cannot shot create. If you can't create your own shot, it hinders you a shit ton when it comes to the postseason.
Gobert is a star, but he's going to be one of my takeaways as well.
And when I said the rest of the supporting cast for the Clippers, all they got to do is step up, this Clippers team can make it to the finals. Like I legit got them and can compete in the finals
with Kawhi. If they don't have
Kawhi,
of
course with Kawhi. But that's what I'm saying.
Finals.
This like the two stars with those supporting cast, and you even made fun of Patrick Beverly, and I was like, wait for Beverly. I know he hasn't had his thing, but he has his moments.
Game 6 was
Game 6 and Game 7 he had his moments.
There was no Game 7.
I mean, I'm thinking Game 5, Game 6.
Yo,
but he in those last two games,
been a Game 7.
He said he was stepping it up. And I kept telling you, he has that dog in him.
Game 6.
He made some clutch shots.
Yeah, little Yorkie. That's what he fucking is. Okay, Game 6. Yeah, annoying as fuck.
Well, it's
Game
all
6,
about the postseason.
It was a huge-ass anomaly, bro. Like, all of a sudden, these guys all became like Curry, and they're fucking wet as fuck from nowhere. And, like, okay, I guess just to fuck with me and make Andrade, like, shit.
No, I got you. All right.
But anyways, takeaways.
All right. I'm just gonna keep my takeaways real short because I think you're gonna want to focus more on the Jazz, and I'll let you speak for as a BTD spokesperson for the Utah Jazz. I know our Utah Jazz viewers are gonna be about it. Actually, shout out to the comment in the Nuggets takeaway video that said Utah Jazz contender pretender or something like that. Here's a comment. But okay, my biggest takeaway, which is honestly what I had said again in the Jazz pretender back in February. This Utah Jazz, and it kind of what I kind of expected out of the Phoenix Suns too. I'm not gonna lie, the Phoenix Suns did surprise me, but again, they also have been having a little, not easy, but how would you word it? Like,
easier path.
Easier, yeah, because they have faced two injury-prone teams.
Two injured teams.
Yeah, but okay. So the Nuggets, I was saying, I mean the Jazz, I was saying. Reminded me, and the way I foresaw everything playing out was that they were the Nuggets last year, the year before, and even the Bucks a couple years back, where I do believe the Utah Jazz have a legitimately contending team bubbling with Donovan, Rudy, everybody else, because everybody else played their heart out. Clarkson, Bogdan, Ingles, and Conley, obviously, he was injured, so he didn't really. But I'm sure if Conley played, we would have seen some moments. This is gonna be their first year to get a taste of that postseason as this formulated squad, and usually it takes some more time in whatever formulated squad it is to get some chemistry going in the postseason, and then you kind of learn all your flaws, whatever that you face in that postseason loss, and you move forward it. So, and I said, okay, I wouldn't be surprised if next year, maybe then they start pushing for a Western Conference Finals appearance. That's why I had them as a second round exit more likely because, regular season, let me repeat again, does not equate to postseason success. Regular season success does not equate to postseason success. They're two different ball games. Yeah. And I think this solidifies it even more. Again, the Suns were seeing a different team because they faced injured teams. And honestly, I won't even get into... Oh yeah, another takeaway, Donovan, legit. I've been a fan of him since that rookie playoff performance, like his rookie season when he had that insane playoff performance, and he's been going in ebbs and flows with his career, in a way. Now I think he solidifies himself as like, okay, I'm gonna be one of those top 5 to 10 players undeniably in these next upcoming years for the NBA.
And he has one of the best mentors in D Wade on his side.
Whatever.
But anyways.
And then my last takeaway is the cast has a pretty good in-depth team. Like they got good depth. Got good depth. I like the team they have. I like the players they have. If Gobert can somehow develop a better shot, cool. But yeah, I'll let Erwin take it away from here.
All right, guys. Jazz fans, look, it's not gonna be that bad as you guys think, man. It's not the end of the world. But look, my takeaways is Donovan Mitchell is a superstar, no doubt about it. Rudy Gobert, I'm sorry, he is not worth the max. He's not worth $35 million. The Jazz, they need a consistent number 2 scorer to help take off the pressure of Mitchell. And number 4, Coach Snyder. He got severely out-coached by Coach Lue in this series by refusing to not adjusting to the Clippers' small ball approach.
All right, wait, side
now,
note. Not to do with the Jazz, takeaway. Ty Lue, legitimate coach. Did you not get that away from this series?
Yes.
On. I think that solidified him even more. Continue.
However, in Coach Snyder's defense, the Jazz, they didn't have the proper personnel to be able to adjust to that. This is what I mean. And I was seeing this in other videos as well. Because somebody was saying, like, okay, you don't want to take Gobert out like in the fourth quarter or later on when he's getting roasted on the
tearing smoked because he can't step up to that perimeter.
Yeah, to step up on that. But who the fuck are the Jazz gonna put? They're gonna put Derek Favors? I'm like, no. I'm like, so the front office is gonna have to.
I was thinking as one of my takeaways that they can improve their big men on the squad
to be able to address that, because hey, like it or not, you're gonna be stuck with Gobert. Yeah. I know people are gonna be saying like, hey, he's not worth 35 mil, but guess what? The Utah Jazz are a small market team, and players are not gonna come willingly over there. You're either gonna re-sign them, or you're gonna be able to trade for them like they did with Conley.
You know who would have been a nice pickup for the Jazz though?
Who?
The pickup that the Nuggets had. Who? Imagine Eric Gordon on the fucking Jazz. On this Jazz team against this Clippers team, think maybe then we might have had a different ballgame. Because Gordon would have provided what you're saying. Yeah. We both agreed on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would have been good. And to go with my third point, I wanted to say that they need a consistent number 2 scorer. Look, the Jazz are very good. They're a very deep team. They have a lot of nice players. They have Bogdanovich. They have Ingles. They have Clarkson. They have Gobert. They have Royce O'Neal. They have very good pieces. But none of these guys are somebody that's going to be consistently number 2 guy. You know, in this series, you saw it multiple times. Clarkson, you know, he'll pop off. He'll be like, shit, that guy can't miss for anything. Bogdanovich, he has some games that he popped off as well. Ingles. But you know, shit, man. There's some games that I saw, man, that all these guys are cold, and Mitchell's like, fucked. He's in an island. You need somebody, a legit number 2, just like I said with the Miami Heat as well, a number 2 guy that will be able to take the pressure off Donovan Mitchell.
One thing I want to say when it comes to the players on the Jazz is they're really gonna have to put their foot on the pedal with this team. And with Donovan, because Donovan is obviously the franchise player. Mm-hmm. He's the youngest. Everyone that we've mentioned, Bojan, Jordan, Joe, Rudy, even O'Neal and Conley, they're all in their late 20s to early 30s. Mm-hmm. So this window, if they want to keep this structure right now, this team as composed along with like some little pieces, but if this is like the main core, that window right now is in the next 2 years. 2 years max. Maybe 3, but 2. Because Clarkson 28, Ingles 33, Gobert 28, O'Neal 27, Conley 33, Bogdanovich 31. Like, you don't. That's. I'm not gonna say old because it's not. But in the NBA, it's relatively of age. You know.
But like I said,
although a lot of people are pushing their careers. Further nowadays.
But like I said, while Andrade thinks that, you know, he's not for sure top 10, he's definitely gonna be definitely in the discussion to be a for sure top 5, top 10 superstar.
In the next 4 years, when the whole landscape of the NBA is changed, Donovan is guaranteed top 10 player.
And I can't stress this enough. Like, having a mentor like D Wade, especially that he's a part owner, that's gonna help out, especially in this offseason.
That doesn't sound right.
With the amount of pain that Donovan Mitchell has, you know, if this loss is going to sting him, he's going to get much better in a player, and it's going to elevate him to the point that, shit, if this happens again, he's going to be a lot better prepared, and he'll be that superstar that no matter what, be like, yo, I'm going to get you 50.
Yeah.
Yo.
And he can be. I just don't know if he could do it for a whole, because let's be honest, there's nobody else is a LeBron. LeBron was able to do things that
of course not.
It's that's why he's historically great player, not just nowadays.
There's only two to four players that can do that right now in the NBA.
That's true.
Yeah, right
and
now.
Actually, I would just say 2.
Yeah,
2. KD and LeBron in my head. I would maybe put Kawhi, but I don't know, no, not so much even just because of his vocalness. But LeBron, even then, LeBron's of age,
Luka can
and
pop
KD.
Off.
Who?
Luka.
But like carry a team. But also, bro, how much do you think Wade is gonna fucking mentor Donovan? He's a part owner, probably a minority owner. Bro. Motherfucker doesn't live in Utah either. Think about that.
We'll see.
And I don't know how much of effect he's good to have on the sidelines. And Donovan pointed out how you know, he gives me great advice and stuff during the game, but I don't think he's gonna be like a mentor of sorts but not a legitimate mentor.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Jazz fans, let us know what you guys think. Clippers fans, if you manage to watch into this video, or any NBA fans, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. Either way, appreciate all the love and the hate. You guys already know. Catch us on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and all podcast streaming platforms. Right? I said it right? Awesome. I don't know if I did or not. Whatever. We'll catch you guys soon. For now, later.
Take care.